Welcome back to Entrepreneur Pod. The odds of winning the lottery are less than getting killed by a falling meteor, but that temptation to win the big jackpot still calls to you. Sometimes it's hard to resist a simple $1 game when the right ticket could completely change your life. Plus, what harm could a dollar do? More than you think. Before you start buying weekly scratch-offs or planning the matching you'll buy with your Powerball winnings, here's some things the lottery doesn't want you to know. But before we get into that, be sure to subscribe to the channel and comment down below saying I subscribe to be entered into our monthly giveaway shoutout. We appreciate everyone watching our videos. Number 1. The lottery preys on the poor. States continue to run their lottery programs because they consider it a harmless way to make money. Who doesn't want to give money to education and possibly win millions of dollars? Nobody is forced to buy a ticket, and what difference does a dollar spent here and there really make? Yet those dollars add up when they're used in a desperate hope to get out of poverty. The Atlantic wrote that in 2014, the citizens of the 43 states with the lottery spent $70 billion on the lotto. That's more spent on the lottery than all other forms of entertainment. But the spending isn't distributed equally through the classes. North Carolina found the poorest counties had the highest lotto sales. Those with the least amount of money to spend are happily handing it over to the government to get an incredibly unlikely chance to change their lives. The government isn't completely innocent in giving poor people this dream. The lottery was more actively advertised in poor communities to get their hopes up for the big win. Number 2. 11 states made more off the lottery than income tax in 2009. Even if the lottery made 100% of its income on the very poorest families, they'd still have a hard time keeping the numbers game up. In 2009, 11 states made more money from the state lottery than they did from corporate income taxes. In Rhode Island, the lotto made more than twice as much as corporate taxes. The smallest state would have a hard time turning all that money down. Even when the lottery has to pay out for the winners, anyone who wins more than $600 will get the thrill of paying a 45% tax. Finally, the lower classes can experience the real delights of being rich. Number 3. Retailers scam lottery ticket winners. Okay, the odds aren't great and the wrong people are targeted, but at least the lottery winners get to experience the fun of cashing in their tickets with no problems, right? No, lottery retailers scam people all the time, and it's a pretty simple con. They just lie. Retailers will often take the winner's ticket and say this isn't a winner. If the ticket holder doesn't have proof of the winning numbers or generally doesn't want to get into a fist fight with a convenience store employee, the winner will leave figuring they just made a mistake. Then the retailer keeps the ticket and cashes in the winnings. California has had a big problem with thieving salesmen. The state has conducted sting operations on retailers where customers have complained. The undercover cop gives a clerk a marked ticket and arrests them when they try to claim the winnings. Number 3. The most popular scratch-offs have the worst returns. People don't just get hooked on the regular pick your numbers lottery. Scratch-offs are a huge business. Sometimes customers assume that since the payouts are much smaller, the chances of winning are better. But no. All lottery chances are horrible. In New York, the scratch-off with the best payoff gives 88 cents per dollar. This $30 win $1 million a year for life ticket is so good, you'll only lose $3.60 every time you play. That's still a lot better than the Lucky Tripler, a not-so-lucky scratch-off that pays out only 59 cents on the dollar. Number 4. Convenience stores rely on lottery sales. Since the lottery is voluntary, if a convenience store owner has any moral qualms with the state game, they don't have to sell lotto tickets. That's true, except it would mean a potential loss of 30 to 40% in sales. Gas stations and convenience stores rely on the allure of a lottery ticket to bring customers in. Once inside, they're more likely to buy other impulse items like coffee, Twinkies, and sushi. Without lottery tickets, people are less likely to use a store or take their convenience needs somewhere else. Plus, if the store sells a winning ticket, they get a commission from the state. Then, the new status as a lucky retailer gives the store a 12 to 38% boost in sales as everyone tries to steal some of that luck for themselves. And on that note, that wraps up today's video on secrets the lottery doesn't want you to know. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and drop a like.